morning. It's not quite 9 o'clock yet, but I thought I'd leave a bit earlier again, just so I could get a good parking space, because it is summer now, and yeah, summer holidays, you know, all the families like to go to the beach, so I'd like to beat the crowd so I can get a good parking space. The actual beach clean doesn't start till 10 o'clock, so I'm there an hour earlier. But I've got stuff to do. Got the beach toy borrow box to have a little sort out of, you know, empty of any broken toys. It's all overcast this way. The sun's sort of over that way, but the forecast said 16 degrees and cloudy. On my car it's showing as 18, and it's definitely cloudy. So as well as the beach clean this morning, the parish council are painting the toilet block. So yeah, I don't know how many Scratby residents will turn out for that. But I'm hoping they are all walking, because it's quite tight for parking as it is. I think there's only enough for like 20 cars to park in the car park. And again, it's a free car park, which is quite rare for like seafront places. Last week at Caister, I was just going through the beach toy borrow box because it was overflowing with toys. So I've taken some from that to top up the Scratby beach toy borrow box, because it was a little bit sparse last time I saw it. So I thought it'd be best to sort of distribute the toys between the boxes. I've got two located in Great Yarmouth, but it's been quite a while since I've checked on those. Like, I keep hearing from people that, you know, they're completely empty, and like, I don't know, it's sort of like put me off going to them, because like the main point of the boxes is for people to deposit their unwanted beach toys in. You know, it's the point of it is not for me to keep topping it up with toys. That is not what those boxes are intended for. It's just so people don't leave their beach toys littered on the beach. They know that there's a box for them, you know, that they can deposit them and other people can get use out of them. Some people have like added dog toys to it, which again, that's not the intended use. Yeah, Scratby's only down the road from me, not that far at all. Just the next town along, really. Road's been quite quiet so far. as I would like to park. But here we are. The beach is so quiet at the moment. Unfortunately, over time they get holes in. Last one. Recycling I'm taking home and putting in my recycling bin. But first I'm going to weigh them. That's 2 kilograms. That's 2.5 kilograms. is our haul from today. We picked about 6 bags and I haven't totaled it up yet, but it's a considerable amount. 4 bags of recycling. Yeah, did well. Take your rubbish home with you. It's like a new sandbank forming. It's a bodyboard. You wonder where all the litter comes from? It comes from these people. All the cans and the bottles. This was full this morning. Good to see it being used. Successful beach clean. I mean, any beach clean's successful, you know. As long as a piece of litter is removed, that's all I ask for. Often it's the little pieces of plastic that's most important to pick up. You want to try and remove that from the environment, so it prevents it from breaking down further. Because once it gets into the microplastic territory, it can enter our food chain. Like if you eat fish, that is. I don't eat fish anymore. Not by choice anyway. Yeah, I don't eat fish anymore because of the ethical reasons. Bycatch is a big part of the fishing industry, and you know, bycatch is where other marine life are caught that is not intended to be caught, and that includes dolphins, whales, turtles, sharks, you name it, you know, all the larger pelagic species that are vital to the ecosystem. So on today's beach clean, we removed 6 bags of litter, and that was an extra 4 bags of recycling, which I'm going to put in my bin at home because I have 2 recycling bins. So our household is heavily recycling household, and like we rarely fill up the general waste bin, which is good, you know. Everyone should be like that. Yeah, I usually tot up the total when I get home of the amount of litter that's been picked up. I actually had someone comment saying that someone they know wouldn't attend my beach cleans because I didn't sort the recycling out from the general waste, which is very petty in my opinion. If they're so against that, then why don't they come along and help me sort it out? It's taken me, what is the time now? It's just after 1 o'clock. Beach clean finished 1 hour 10 minutes ago, so it's taken me that much longer to sort out the litter. But I mean, it has saved 4 bags from 4 bags of recycling from going to general waste, which is a good thing. It's worthwhile. But I just wish I'd have some help to speed up that process. Because who wants to stick their arm in a bag of God knows what's in there? Okay. Used nappies, dog poo bags, could be other bodily fluids in there, you know, you name it. Someone's leftover fish and chips, you know, or worse, a fisherman's bait box with all the gooey fish guts. Gross. Yeah, not pleasant job, but I had to do it today because I saw there was loads of bottles and cans, and the majority of them were like fairly clean, you know. It looked like they'd literally just been dropped that, you know, that second. A little bit sandy, but you know, that'll dust off in no time. Because usually the council wouldn't take recycling if it is contaminated. Like, you know, when I do recycling at home, I rinse everything out and stick it on the draining board. So yeah, we rinse all our recycling out. Milk bottles, so they don't go all stinky and, you know, hard lumps inside the bottle. Cans of fizzy drinks, they're quite well, we get the 0 sugar, but you know, still artificial sweeteners. Some little girl waving at me. Random. Home we are. just had an outfit change because my t-shirt got a bit dirty. I've just totaled up how much litter we've collected. It filled in total 10 bags and 39.5 kilograms. Now 4 of those bags were purely recycling, such as cans, plastic bottles and glass bottles, and that weighed 11 kilograms over the 4 bags. So yeah, 10 bags altogether. 6 bags was general waste, 4 bags was recycling. And the weight of the general waste was 28.5 kilograms. So we did well today.